What's up? I'm Aaron Cartier and welcome to my YouTube channel. Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my channel for another video. If you read the title down below correctly, then you know what we are getting into today. Today I'm coming with a Beyonce Naughty Girl inspired look. We are going to be talking all things Beyonce. I am a Beyonce fan. I am a Beyonce stan. I am a Beyonce fanatic. I am definitely a part of the Beehive. I'm not more so on the crazier side. I'm more so on the chill side. You know, I don't get out there in the streets all the time and rumble with the people, but I love Beyonce. I'm crazy about her. My friends and family can definitely attest to that. So I feel like why not come on here and talk about all things Beyonce, do a little fun makeup inspired look for you all from the Naughty Girl video, and just share the knowledge and the wealth and the love that I have for her. Hi, hello, I'm Aaron Cartier. I create fashion and lifestyle content. If that is the kind of content that you enjoy, please make sure you do hit that subscribe button down below and become a part of the Diamond Squad. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back and checking me out once again. Please make sure that you also turn on that notification bell as well as give this video a big thumbs up because I do upload new videos every Sunday and you don't want to miss out on what I'm going to post. Beyonce just got me hyped. She just got me hyped, gave me the energy. I feel like I got the Beyonce spirit in me. I'm ready to perform. I'm ready to give it my all. But without further ado, let's go ahead and let's get into this video. So for the eyeshadow, I'm going to be using this Morphe 35B palette, and it is the colorful palette. I've had this palette for forever, which is probably not a good thing, but I don't wear makeup that much. So, I mean, I'll be keeping my stuff and probably should get rid of it, but girl, it is what it is. But it is this colorful palette right here with all these colors in it. Now the eyeshadow to me is kind of giving a green, and then it looks like it's black shadow on the outer V. So I think I'm going to take this kind of, I don't know if you call it a minty green, but this color right here. Now I'm not a makeup artist like I said or anything. I'm just doing this for fun because we're here to talk about my girl Queen Bee, Beyonce. And I just wanted to do a theme little look or whatever because I love her and I enjoy playing in makeup sometime. So I guess I'm gonna take this green minty color here. I don't know, this is what I feel like it's giving to me. I'm gonna take that and I'm kind of just gonna put it all over the lid. I've already concealed my eyelids with some concealer. So I'm just gonna work this in and let's get into talking about Beyonce. Now, I have loved Beyonce since I can remember. When I was younger, I was definitely a Britney Spears fan, but as I started getting older, I kind of became a Destiny's Child fan and I just became obsessed with Destiny's Child. I've always been somebody who loves girl groups, and Destiny's Child was definitely that group for me, especially when they became a trio. I think I fell in love with them even more. The Survivor album, that was my album. I love Writings on the Wall. I love Writings on the Wall. To me, that is their best album. I'm just gonna pack this all over the lid. But I'm just gonna try to build it up too because I feel like it just needs to be really pigmented. But Writings on the Wall, that album, baby, that is their best work. Like, every song on there I can listen to. It's probably like maybe one or two songs that I probably skip over. But they have so many hits off that album. Bills, 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 Jumpin', Jumpin', Say My Name, and then some other classics that you should get into that are not singles. Definitely Hey Ladies, Confessions, So Good, all of that. That album is just like so tea. I love that album. But anyway, once Beyonce went solo and Crazy in Love came out, what year did that come out? I don't know what year it came out, I can't remember. But I was definitely was in middle school because when Destiny's Child got back together, I was in high school. So yeah, it came out when I was in middle school, so telling my age. But I love that album. Crazy in Love just did it for me. That solidified my fandom for Beyonce. I was like, okay, this girl is it. She is the it girl. She is the doll. She is like doing it. She's doing what she's supposed to be doing. And I just think that when she went solo, and I mean, she always had it, but when she went solo, I think that really just showcased her performance skills. Like when she was in Destiny's Child, she was definitely performing. But most artists, you know, when they go solo, they have to prove themselves. They have to show who they are. And they basically are being nominated for Best New Artist, so they're basically a new artist all over again. So with that being said, I just was like, this woman is performing like I've never seen anybody in my life perform. She's just giving it to them. She's just serving the children. She's just doing what she needs to do. And I'm here for it. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of this darker green here at the bottom, just because I'm looking at the picture for reference. Like I said, it's so hard to tell. It kind of looks like it's a little dark, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of dark in the crease and probably a little bit all over, just to give a little depth. But like I said, once she went solo and came out by herself, Miss Thing was just doing what she had to do. And Crazy in Love is definitely one of her best albums. I love that album. I still go back and listen to it till this day. And I just think she did what needed to be done. And that's just pretty much that on that. And then she just kept coming out with more and more albums. And I feel like she kind of set the standard, because when she came out with that surprise album, the Beyonce album, and it was a surprise album and no one knew about it, she set the standard for surprise albums. Like, what artist do you know that was releasing surprise albums? No one was doing that at that time. Like, she was the only person that was doing that. Nobody else was doing it. She was like the it girl, the doll. And after that, everybody started doing surprise albums. She basically changed how albums were released. She started doing freaking visual albums and stuff like that. And the next thing you know, everybody else started wanting to do visual albums. She was the first person to pretty much kind of do that and kind of set the standard. And now people do that all the time. People follow the ways. Like, who do you know is changing the way the music industry works? Who is setting the tone? Who is setting the boundaries for the way the music industry is? Like, nobody else is doing that. Like, she is the only one that is doing that. No other girl, no other guy is doing that. And no one really can do it nowadays, because it's so freaking hard with streaming and the way music is set up now. I feel like it's so hard for people to achieve that type of height and level. Now let's get into what my favorite Beyonce album is. And I'm just gonna take this black very lightly on the outer V and kind of just mix it in, because just from looking at the picture, it looks like she does have a little black on the outside for some depth. So I'm definitely going to try my hardest, because black can definitely get out of control. I think I'm just going to pat it on the ends of my eye or my outer V, and then I'm just going to kind of work it in there and kind of just blend it out. My favorite album definitely has to be, I think it would have to be Dangerously in Love. Like, well, her past album. But Dangerously in Love definitely has to be my favorite album, just because it's such a classic album, and I feel like it's very timeless, and I feel like you just can't compare to the beginning work, the old work. You just can't compare. Like, I just really am obsessed with that album. It's so freaking good. It's so like amazing. She did her thing. I don't even know, can you see the black? I'm gonna have to go in there and clean it up. It looks like a mess on the end, but we're gonna fix that. But I just feel like that's some of her best work. It's such a classic R&B album. Like, who doesn't love that album? Of course, Crazy in Love. Of course, Naughty Girl, who we're trying to do this makeup based off of. Of course, you have Signs. I was in love with a Sagittarius. He blew my mind. Also had a flip side, too much like a Gemini. He was sexy like a Taurus, the way he handled me, yeah. Flirtatious like an Aries, with Sign, it's best for me. Like, come on now. Like, people still play that song to this day. People still bump that song to this day, and it still gives the people what they want. It still gives the people what they need. And that's really all that matters. Like, girl, no one else is eating it up like that. And then we have That's How You Like It. That's how you like it, huh? That's how you like it, huh? That's how I like it, baby. That's how you like it, huh? That's how Don't Change, Stay the Same. You know exactly how I like it, baby. You know what to do, you know what to say, to know exactly how I like it, baby. Like, that's my jam. I like it. I really, really like it, gangsta. Okay. I love that song. Oh, and then, of course, who can't forget the interlude? I believe that harmonies are colors. Every time I paint, it sharpens my harmony. The other day, I tried to paint you, but the colors weren't beautiful enough. Your love goes beyond anything that I could ever imagine, or whatever she said right there. Love, Beyonce. I love that. And then my next album, or my next favorite album, is her current album, Renaissance. Like, girl, I love me some Renaissance. Alright, so I went ahead and did the lashes and stuff off camera as well as the other eye. This is what it's looking like. Hopefully it's kind of somewhat similar with her makeup. I feel like the glossiness kind of adds to it. But now we're going to go ahead and get into the lips. And of course she had on that beautiful red lip. So I'm going to be wearing this pony effect red lip here. I got this when I lived in LA. I got invited to like a little lip company makeup event and they gave me a bunch of lipsticks. And the only thing I kept was the red, and this is a matte. But like I was saying, Renaissance is just so freaking good. The album does what it needs to do. I feel like everybody keeps saying that she made it for the community, but I don't feel like she did. She made it for people who enjoys house music, who loves to dance, who loves to get down, who loves to shake their body-yaddies and stuff, who just wants to be free and dance and have a good time, especially after everything we went through with COVID. She just wanted us to live and be free. But I love the album. My Apple playlist for the year says that I have listened to that album 484 times so far this year. And you know what? That is completely accurate. I have listened to that album so freaking much, it makes no logical sense at all. My favorite songs on that album are definitely Virgo's Groove. I love Move, the way it goes into the second part of the song. I love Cozy, I love Cuff It, and I love especially the way Cuff It goes into Energy. That part is just so like epic. It's so amazing to me. I also love Off the Sofa. I love that song so much. It's so beautiful. You can tell it's about Jay-Z. And it's just beautiful and it does what it needs to do. And I cannot wait for the tour this year. I know the tour is going to be epic. It is going to be expensive. So I definitely need to get my coins together so that I can go. Because I definitely have to be front row or I have to be on the floor. I can't do a Beyonce concert sitting in the stands at all. I've been to like 4 of her concerts, Destiny Fulfilled, the Miss Carter World Tour, the Formation World Tour. So I've only been to 3, but that's still a good amount. Now last, in the video, as you can tell, she had gloss on top of the red. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to apply some red gloss on top of my lips because that is what she had on there. Hopefully this doesn't rub off my lips. I tried to let it dry. This almost gives me Christmas. When I was looking at the video, I was like, this is kind of appropriate for Christmas because the eyeshadow was green and then she was wearing red and then the lips were red. So I was like, this is kind of giving me Christmas vibes. So it definitely fit the theme and stuff. So I'm just going to apply this on the lips. Alrighty, so that is going to do it for my Beyonce Naughty Girl inspired makeup look. I feel like I did a pretty good job for someone who is not a makeup artist. You know, Beyonce has a professional. She doesn't have to do her own makeup all the time, but I think I did a pretty good job for what it was calling. I threw on my red little fur. You know, she had on a red little fur shawl in the video, so I threw on the closest thing you know I had to a red fur in my closet. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I just wanted to come on here and honor Beyonce, let her know how much I love her. I'm pretty sure all of the Beehive can attest. She has done so much for us in our lives. She has given us so much inspiration, made us so happy, and given us so much joy. So just wanted to come on here and honor my girl, show her how much I love her, and thank her for the Renaissance album, which is my favorite album currently that I'm playing like nobody's business. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here and get into some naughty girl business because I love to love you, baby. So until I talk to you guys in my next video, as always, make sure that you shine bright like a diamond. Bye.